when it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad, flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich and lumber when I'm with you, I'm bitter as forbidden fruit on apple juice. Can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen, get up when you open. It's a, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open, it's a, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Girl, you chosen. Sound is NDA, no, you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and they're like, what's all the commotion? No, he can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't stand your boyfriend, he too controlling. You get along better with me. Up when you open.
Girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's a, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, brand new rollie got you frozen. Two more, got that. She wanna go up, don't provoke him. Like she voting. I like when you talk that to me. Ain't nothing new, but you know how to do it to me. We can make a and a rapper, you the got a in jacuzzi. She love me like Lucy. I'm a dog like Snoopy. And you sweating out your weed, rich, I ain't cheap when I like what I see.
Girl, you chosen. Get up when you. It's a, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's a, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
I wrote you a love letter, hoping make our love better. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when the love left her. Death do us part, I just hope it ain't the love getter. As she depart, I just know I'll never forget her. I wrote you a love song, hoping make our love strong. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when her love gone. Just play it smart, I hope I can make our love long. So many scars, that's what come from being loved wrong. Lately I'm done stressing, can't fake I'm done begging. Like babe, what's wrong with you today? Sorry, I'm done guessing. Why would I try to build with you when you just love wrecking? Baby, I'm done teaching you like you need love lessons. Done with your love, keep it. Feel like you love leaving. You say some things you know gon' hurt, they say you don't mean it. Gave you a ring and plus my heart seem like you don't need it. Like everything just fall apart and we just done speaking. Dreams full of my fears, I done gave you 5 years. Could feel your eyes still be shining when the sky clears. It feel like love, just a cycle full of dry tears. Somehow it's always surprising when that time nears. I wrote you a love letter, hoping make our love better. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when the love left her. Death do us part, I just hope it ain't the love getter. As she depart, I just hope I never forget her. I wrote you a love song, hoping make our love long. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when her love gone. Just play it smart, I hope I can make our love strong. So many scars, that's what come from being loved wrong. So many thoughts in my head, no, I ain't never think she would leave me hopeless. Went through some things all by myself, hoping that she would notice. Go through that phase, think how I felt, and that's what keep me focused. Heart feeling strange, like when you left, that's when I see my lowest. Love when I watch her leave, hate when I see her going. Search for that broken piece, I leave it open. Wrote you this melody, I hope you hear this poem. I had to set you free. Feel like you still stolen. Know you can see me falling. Gave you a pinky promise. I know you still put down your phone like you don't see me calling. I try to show you my emotions, you don't see that often. I should've known to take it slow, but I wrote you a love letter, hoping make our love better. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when the love left her. Death do us part, I just hope it ain't the love getter. As she depart, I just hope I never forget her. I wrote you a love song, hoping make our love long. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when her love gone. Just play it smart, I hope I can make our love strong. So many scars that's become from being loved wrong. Oh.
Street poet with a ghetto essence, blessing. Don't know what you just stepped in, reppin'. 713 South Texas, legend. Maybe Bob Marley in the flesh in. On 2K TV with a Lexus. Please tune in, cause you're about to get a blessing. Buddy Rowe.
Ready for 2.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up.
Clouds passing high. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin.
That was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. And we're at the beginning of a long NBA season, Doris, for a team looking to go the distance. What's the single most important thing to establish early?
And probably, Kevin, the commitment to the collective. You know, there's always going to be new faces. How do you integrate those personalities? Can you get everyone on the same page at the outset? Understand some nights some guys may play, maybe not the next night. Are you committed to the team?
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Jeremy Grant is out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Green, then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Wood in at the 5 down low. And for the Timberwolves, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Daniel Tice. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Gordon, and it's Russell in at the point. Here's Towns. Goes back up, and he's the layup.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
Here's Beverley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, here is Russell. Passes it to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Towns, the pass to Tice, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
Daniel
foul.
Tice is a pro's pro. This guy has proven effective whether he is starting or coming off the bench. His strengths, his smarts make him valuable in any rotation.
All free throws good from Tice. Here's Beverley. Pass to Johnson. A 3-ball. Hands it from downtown.
What pretty vision right there by Patrick Beverley. Wow.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Beverley against Russell. And there's the pass to Tice. On the wing, Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Kept alive. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Well, we're talking 6'11", 240-plus pounds. If Karl Anthony Towns carves out space in the paint, good night.
Shot by Johnson, no good for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Got that one up quick.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Johnson, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Russell against Beverly. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And checking out some stats for D'Angelo Russell. Good season for him last year. He was around 19 points a game, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Green with the block. Pass to Wood. Grant trying to break free. And there's Wood. That's good on the assist from Green.
And undrafted out of college, Wood has dealt with plenty of adversity. I think he can overcome a little bump.
Gordon kicks to Tice. Russell looking it over. Passes it to Gordon. Back to Russell. Here's Towns. And he uses the glass on the way. He's got 6. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. This is the first they're seeing of the Timberwolves here. First game of the NBA's regular season for them.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for Daniel Tice. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Malik Beasley in for Gordon. Now, here's Tate. Off target with his 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's McDaniels. That one misses. And the Rockets take it the other way. On the wing, Green. Over Beasley. The kick out to Porter. It's good from long range.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's Russell with the drive. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the Jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
Martin, the pass to Porter. From deep. Vanderbilt with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And with the length Vanderbilt has, Dort, he can be a handful. Very impactful.
Yeah, he can. That wingspan on a power forward frame. He's got the opportunities now to let that work pay off. This guy is fearless on the floor.
Now here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Russell, trailing by 4. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From 12 feet out, the Rockets pull it in.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Tate the pass to Garuba. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now, here is Russell. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
Well, he's getting better at absorbing contact. Finishes like this prove Russell is a tough, dynamic competitor.
Tate the pass to Garuba. This one for 3. No good on the shot. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Houston on top. They finish off the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And so in the game for the Rockets. Order in the backcourt with Green to his side. Taurean Prince is out there with Jae'Sean Tate. And it's Garuba in at the center, filling out the middle. They get it back. McDaniels kicks to Reed. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I have a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
An aggressive pick-and-roll player is D'Angelo Russell, and you can see he's just starting to figure it all out, guys.
Green finds Porter. Goes up on the high post, and that one goes long.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Go into the rack with energy and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Minnesota. Gordon comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Kicks it out to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 8.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Beasley outside. Edwards dishes to Towns. High, arcing shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
That one goes on Wood.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl-Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Grant kicks to Beverly. Johnson from outside, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Outside Gordon. Here's Towns. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the basket by Johnson.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gordon with it. Now guarded by Porter. Towns wide open. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. 10 points for him.
In the modern NBA, the 3-level score is so hard to deal with. Karl-Anthony Towns in the mid-range, that's money.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 13. Left side, Porter. Here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
Gordon, the pass to Towns. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Towns has got 12.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
It's stolen by Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Martin's checked in.
Martin.
Picked off in midair. Outside Porter. Back to Martin. Towns with the steal. And they double up Gordon. Lets the three fly. Got it, and the Houston lead's been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Towns.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now here's Towns. He's got 15. 1:39 left now here in the second.
You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
Martin finds Grant. Again, the Rockets score.
How about the silky smooth shooting on display from Jeremy Grant? Okay, young sir.
Beasley dishes to Gordon. Towns for 3. They get it again. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Tice. And finally, that one's good. Tice has got his second bucket of the night.
Daniel Tice understanding his team needs him to be aggressive on the backboards. Just relentless work right there.
Timeout called. The Rockets. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for Daniel Tice. McDaniels, he's checked in for Edwards. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Malik Beasley. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. And the rebound goes to Martin. Houston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Garuba. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the Rockets lead by 7.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Gordon against Green. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. Deep 2 from Russell. Kept alive, Minnesota.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Russell against Beverly. Here's Tate. No good on the last second attempt there. Keldon Johnson has been leading.
Thanks very much, Carl.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Taking a look at the Rockets, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing.
And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball.
At the line for the Rockets.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, we've got Anthony Edwards. D'Angelo Russell out there with Gordon. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Towns in at center. Pass to Towns. Out to Russell. Back to Towns. Lots of room. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Houston leading by 6.
And Doris, the last few years for Russell has seen a lot of turnover and change for that young man.
And you know what? That can really slow down a player on the court more than you think. Last handful of years, Russell has changed teams and coaches several times, and yet he has still continued to be a factor on the floor.
The Rockets with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Grant, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Grant's got 8.
But Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Russell against Beverly. From the line, Wood with the block.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And it's Green missing. Timberwolves trail by 8. And here's Edwards. Outside Russell, inside Tice. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Tice has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Wow, Daniel Tice willing to play through contact and finish strong. Nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The Timberwolves second.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Johnson kicks to Grant. Russell against Beverly. Now the pass to Green. And he drops it in from the low post. Green's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
There's Russell with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 11.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Minnesota making a switch. Beasley's checked in. Porter finds Grant. Fires from the wing. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And they double up Russell. Towns for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got 22 points.
Well, after netting 1 in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Puts up a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Rockets lead by 5.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Russell against Porter. Russell, no luck. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Grant the pass to Porter. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Houston.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
You know, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from 3-point range right now.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for Daniel Tice. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. Now, here's McDaniels. He's covered by Grant. And finished off by McDaniel.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Grant. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Beasley against Grant. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Beasley outside. Reed. Another shot. They grab their own miss. Here's Vanderbilt. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
So for the Rockets, Green is checked in for Grant, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Porter. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Reed. Defense is right there. Russell finds Reed. And the Timberwolves tack on two more.
Oh, such a nice touch on that turnaround jumper. That was smooth.
Pass to Tate. Here's Beverly over Russell. And it's Beverly missing. Now here's McDaniel. Defended by Beverly. Outside Russell. Fires for three. It's not going to go for him. Here's Garuba. Beverly for three. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And they get it to double digits just as we get set for the final quarter here. That three could be a killer.
And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictate. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Houston. And the wings, Green and Tate. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Garuba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. On the wing, Green. Defended by Gordon. Green passes to Garuba. Over Beasley, and it's Houston with another.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Gordon. Passes to Reed. Down low, here's Beasley. It's Beasley on the wing. The second chance effort. Green with the block. They retain possession.
Usman Garuba. That's his first personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Christian Woods checked in for Houston. Johnson comes in for Taurean Prince. Rockets leading by 10. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Now Beasley. Pass to Reed. Kicks it to Gordon. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Houston. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And some nice passing there by Houston. Over to the wing. Stolen by Reed. Beasley with it. drives to the hoop, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And he makes that one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Well, he's a tough player. It's why Gordon's been one of the best role players in the league his entire career.
Minnesota making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. Daniel Tice comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Russell in for Beasley. And a switch here also for Houston. Grant's checked in. Edwards against Johnson. He gets it in there.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Russell from long range. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Well, tremendous job on the pull-up jumper, right? D'Angelo Russell taking advantage of what the defense gives him.
Johnson against Edwards. Wood trying to free himself up. And the basket by Johnson.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Russell from long range. That shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Grant goes in, lays it up, and banks it in. And it's an 11-point Rocket lead.
This may be as aggressive as Jeremy Grant gets. He is right now lighting up the opposition.
Russell against Beverly. Russell kicks to Gordon. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Tice trying to break free. And that one's good. Towns.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Silas talking to his team during the break. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Boy, D'Angelo Russell from deep. And in the modern NBA, boy, that's a shot you've got to have.
Johnson inside. Edwards there. Out to the right wing. Russell against Grant. Russell passes to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards passes to Towns. Shot up 2 there. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
Here's Johnson. Another miss by Houston. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Green taking his time here. Here's Wood. Grant trying to break free. And it's in!
And how about the poise there under pressure? Wood, supreme confidence in himself there to finish that one.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Russell with the three. Trifecta.
You want D'Angelo Russell taking these shots. This guy is fearless.
Wood kicks to Green. Latrey. And another three for Houston.
Boy, you want to talk about taking the wind out of a crowd's sails there. A three to take the lead just moments after they've given it up.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're behind by 2. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Russell. Goes up to the stripe. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's his first personal.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And they'll get another chance. Johnson, that's for 2. Can't nail the jumper. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.